Hello everyone, hope all is well and welcome back, and also welcome to my dark hair. I wanted a dramatic change and I was tired of the blonde. I felt like the blonde really made my hair look really thin. I do have thinner hair, but now that it's super dark, I feel like it looks a lot more thick and a lot more healthy. I love how shiny it is. But anyways, today's video is going to be a little bit on the chiller side. I have a bunch of new products here I've been really wanting to try out. The only products that aren't new to me were my primer, foundation, and concealer. But other than that, pretty much everything was new. Before we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. That would mean so much to me. And yeah, let's just get into the video. So for today's look, I'm kind of feeling in the mood to do more of a vampy look. I'm really excited, so I think I'm gonna pick out my lip color first and kind of work around that. I think this shade right here from Deck of Scarlet has really caught my eye. It's the shade Sin, and these are their matte velvet lip colors. They actually are now offering a subscription service. This is what you would have gotten in February if you were subscribed. You would have gotten a nice red, Siren, a more pinky nude in Brunch Babe, and this really cool purple shade in Moody Mauve. But I think I'm gravitating to this shade right here, Sin, so I'm going to work my look around that. And for my eyeshadow palette today, I'm going to use the Revealed Rouge palette from Coastal Scents. It has a really nice range of berry tones and warm tones, so I'm pretty excited about this palette. Also, I am really excited about the Melt Valentine's Day collection. They came out with 2 digital dust highlighters and 3 liquid lipsticks. I think I'm going to save those liquid lipsticks for a future video or something, but I'm really excited about these. Oh, and also I just received this little roll-up thing of the Anastasia Dip Brow Gels. I'm really excited to try those out. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I'm first going to prime with the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, just because my skin has been feeling pretty dehydrated. It's been still so cold around here. The cold has changed me for sure. Last week there was a day where it was like only -20, which is still really cold. But I stepped outside to let my dog out. The sun was shining and I was like, wow, that's not actually that cold out. Like I could take my dog for a longer walk today. And then I realized how crazy that sounded. But we've been having -35 weather for too long. It's been horrible. My furnace broke last week. It's just been pretty crazy. The cold has definitely changed us over here. Next, I'm going to go in with the Milk Blur Liquid Foundation. I've been loving this so much again lately. It didn't match me. This one didn't match me for a while there because I was in Hawaii and I got tanned. I'm using the shade Golden Light. I think I want to buy the matching tone for when I'm tanned because it's such a gorgeous foundation. It is a matte foundation, but it wears so beautifully. It just truly looks like skin. So I'm just gonna be putting that on with my favorite foundation brush lately, which is the Anastasia A30 brush. And we're just gonna put a thin amount on my skin today. It's just been such a gorgeous foundation. My favorite thing about it is that it wears so beautifully, and by the end of the day my skin looks still freshly applied. It's just a really great one. I ordered the Sunshine Skin Tint. I'm excited for that to come in. I want to do like a full face of Milk makeup in the future. I have to just buy a couple of things I don't have in my collection. I do have a full face of Glossier coming up, and I ordered stuff for a full face of ColourPop as well, so keep an eye out for that. I just received all the Glossier stuff yesterday. I'm so excited to unbox them. And after I apply my foundation, I usually just go over with a beauty blender just to add a little bit more hydration and also to pick up any excess product or any brush strokes left behind from the brush. And now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to continue with the Milk theme, and I'm going to use the Flex Concealer. I use the shade Light. This isn't new to me either. The Milk foundation, all the products I've used so far haven't been new to me. Just things I've been loving a lot lately. This is a really great concealer. It's very comfortable. It's not too thick and it's not too drying. I just really love the finish of it, and it doesn't crease up or look weird during the day. It just wears beautifully too. And the combination of them both are really beautiful. So let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see from me in the next few months. I'm really excited. I just booked my trip to Europe. I'm going to be doing a Kentucky. I'm going to put a little bit more on that little spot I have, but I'm going to be doing a Kentucky. I've done one right out of high school with my cousin, and it was a really great experience. It's a really great way to travel if you're younger, because it's so hard to travel through Italy and all those places alone without backpacking, because you can't rent a car. I think you have to be 25 or something. I'm going to be 22 when I'm traveling, so that won't work. But so we ended up booking another Kentucky, and I'm really excited. I'm going to be going to Venice, Rome, like the Amalfi Coast, the Capri, Pompeii, Bari, and then moving on to Greece. We're going to go to Athens on that Kentucky, and then it ends in Athens, and then we're going to continue on our own through Greece. I'm so excited to go back to Greece. It was my favorite. Greece has been my favorite place I've ever traveled in my life. I'm going to be going into brows, because right before I started filming, I don't know why I had the urge to do this, but I just got the new Dip Brow gels. I'm really excited about these. I love brow gels so much, so I'm hoping that it's one of those quick products that I can just run through my brows if I'm in a rush, and I'll be good to go. My brows are freshly tinted, and I kind of messed up right here, but we're just gonna let that be. I did switch up my brow tint color that I use. I used the black one instead of the dark brown, but anyways, I'm going to use the shade Ebony. I'm just going to use this product alone today, just so we can really see how this performs by itself. The brush is definitely a little bit thicker than I'm used to. I'm used to the Glossier or the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm just going to really comb this down. I'm going to try to fill in right where I'm missing a little bit of hair, right here. Let's see if it can really spike. Ooh, yeah. I'm just being extra cautious because I'm not used to this big of a brush. But so far this looks really nice. I'm excited to see if the holds up during the day. I'm going to continue with the rest of my face. I'm going to be taking my Nude Sticks Bondi Bay. I haven't used this in such a long time. I've always just used my Milk Baked Bronzer because I prefer that one. This isn't new to me either, but I'm going to get to the new stuff soon. I'm just going to dot some on in the places I usually bronze. Zoom you guys in a little bit. I usually put some on the bridge of my nose, not the bridge, but the center of my nose and on my chin, just to bronze up the entire face, to add more color because I feel so pale right now. And I'm going to be taking my Sephora Airbrush Precision Foundation Brush. This has been my favorite brush ever to blend in cream bronzers. The thing with the Nude Sticks Bondi Bay, it's a little bit too warm for my skin tone, I feel like. This formula is a lot sheerer than the Milk Makeup one, and I just feel like the Milk Makeup one has a better tone for when I'm pale. I just kind of wanted to test this one out again. I kind of forgot how warm it pulls on me, but it'll be okay. It will be okay in the end. For my highlight today, no, actually I'm going to go in with blush first. I think I'm going to be doing more of a berry toned eye today, so I think I'm going to go in with this new Lancome. These are really fun. I like them a lot. They're the the Monochromatic. This is in the shade S'il vous plaît. They're really interesting. I thought they were powders, but they're actually like pressed creams, and they feel so beautiful. They're just very silky and such a nice sheer color. I'm gonna go in with the Smith 133 brush, which is a nice blush brush, and I'm just gonna twirl it into this product. Why did I tap? It's not a powder. Okay. I'm just gonna first apply this lightly because I don't know how intense these are. I'm gonna apply some to my nose. I love blush on the nose. I feel like it looks so cute, like a little fairy. I just fixed my camera setting. I feel like you can maybe see the tones a little bit easier now. I think it was a bit bright. I adore cream blushes. I feel like they perform so much nicer than powders. They do take a little bit of practice, but I just really like the effect a lot more. I feel like it looks a lot more natural and that it comes from within instead of just on top. And I think I went a little intense on that, so I'm gonna just take my beauty blender once again and press it into the skin. That's why I don't set my face with powder, just because I love the ability to go back in and just like tone everything down or fix anything I don't like. I really like that. They sent me a few other shades. This one is another beautiful blush shade. This is Soirée. It's very intense. These are really cool because they're not just for the cheeks. You can use them on the lips and the eyes as well. They came out with a highlighting shade, but I'm not going to use that today because Melt sent over their new cute their Valentine's Day collection. Melt Forever has the cutest collections in my opinion. Here's what the little PR package came in with for their, what is this, Better Than Roses collection. So you got 3 of their liquid set lipsticks and 2 of their digital dust highlights. I'm going to be using the shade Pink Moon for their highlighters. This is Phoenix, which is more of a coppery highlighter, which I think would double as a really cool blush. I'm going to try that one day. And today I'm going to be using this, which is Pink Moon, and it's more of a icy pink highlight. I've never used any of their face products, blushes, highlighters. Do they have bronzers? I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go over that with my beauty blender just to really press that into the skin and make it look less powdery. I'm gonna try spritzing my face with a little bit of Urban Decay All Nighter, and then I'm gonna apply a little bit more on the super high points of my face. Just because I want a little bit more of a highlighter today, I don't know. I'm feeling it. Let's see now. And I'm just gonna press it right on the high point where I want the most glow. Oh yeah, now you can see it. That's fun. It's a fun one. I haven't used a fun highlighter in a really long time. I just primed this eye with my go-to Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. I saw this look posted by Pony Roma. He's an artist from Russia, but I really loved, here I screenshotted this one. I really loved how the eye shape, I like how it was kind of halo eye, but also with a smoky liner on top of the lash line. So I'm really inspired by that, so I'm gonna do that but with different tones. Today's palette, I'm going to be using this Revealed Rouge palette from Coastal Scents. It's a really gorgeous palette with a lot of fun tones in here. You get berry tones and warm oranges and mustards. It's a really great palette. 10 mattes, 10 shimmers. So the first thing I'm going to be using is this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Love Drug. And I'm first going to kind of sketch out the shape of what I want. So I'm first starting off at the outer corner, kind of doing an outer V and an outer V with that. It's kind of looking messy, but it's okay. It's going to be more of a rounded look, so I'm going to not point it out So far I have that down, and I'm going to blend that out with this little Dose of Colors brush here. I'm going to take the flat, fluffier side, and I'm going to start blending that out. And I'm wiping my brush as I go along just so that I get a sheer application of this. This is just to map out what the look's going to look like. Just the basic shape of the look. And to kind of set a base down so the colors are very vibrant. You can do this with any pencil. You can do this look with any shades. I just really felt like doing berry tones today. I kind of want to do a vampy look, so I'm going to be doing this quite smoky. And I'm just making sure that all those edges of the liner are blended so it's no harsh edges anywhere. And now I'm going to start going into the inner corner. And when that's done, I'm going to drag some of it up. I'm going to really look into my mirror and see where my crease is, and I'm just going to go right above that just to open up the eye a little bit more, and that you can see the interesting shape we're going to be placing. So with this dual-ended brush from Dose of Colors, there's a little pointed side. I'm going to use that pointed side to start elongating that inner corner out, up and out. And again, just what we did on the outer corner, just slightly smoking this out. And again, I'm wiping a little bit of the product off of that brush just so that we can really blend those edges out and make them look nice and diffused and not harsh in any area. So now that I'm happy with the blend of both sides, this pencil does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but I'm hoping once we add the matte shades from the Revealed Rouge palette that will kind of be hidden. So now that I have that, I'm going to glide this pencil across my upper lash line and do the exact same thing. I'm going to take the flat side first. Let's see how this works. Actually, I'm going to take the pointy side. I feel like I'll be able to get a little bit more precision. And if it gets too much, you can always go in with your finger. I'm going to just kind of tap over that to blend that in. Okay, so that's the basic shape of the eye. Kind of looks like a pink eye right now. Not loving that. Now I'm going to go into the Revealed Rouge palette, and I'm going to first dip into the shade Crave right here, which is a really beautiful berry tone. And I'm going to take the same brush that we did all the detail work, and I'm going to press that right onto the outer corner first, where I want the most pigmentation here. And then I'm going to dab my brush onto a towel, wiping it off, and then I'm going to work it up. I need a little bit more of a deeper shade than that. I'm going to take Night Rush right here, which is a lot more red toned. This looks like a beautiful shade. And I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. And pressing that first here where I want the most pigmentation. And then I'm going to blend upwards. With this BH Cosmetics number 6 brush, which is just a normal fluffy brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Perfection right here, which is a light, right here, this light pink. And I'm going to put that into the crease just to tie this little gap we left here. And now I'm going to go back with the Night Rush shade, and I'm going to tap that into the inner corner. Exact same step as we did on the outer corner. And then I'm going to flip my brush, take the pointed side, and kind of drag any of that pigmentation up to give more definition to that interesting shape we have going on. This looks kind of cool, I don't know. Definitely a lot of fun. And I'm also going to take that night rush shade, and again on the pointed side, I'm just going to press that pigmentation right onto the lash line, and then I'm going to start blending it out with the other side. When I first got this brush, I was like, what the heck, I'm never going to use this. It's such a weird brush. But now I use it all the time for my really detailed looks. It's a really great one. So now that we have that going on, I'm going to take that blending brush that we used in the crease, and I'm going to kind of blend over any of those edges just to diffuse them. So this is what we have so far. I think I want to deepen it up even more. There is one shade darker in here, and it's called Standout right here, which looks like a deep cherry. I'm going to do the exact same step, but just concentrating it a little bit closer to the lash line this time. And tap some on the inner corner once again. I'm going to take this Smith 253 brush, and I'm going to go into Peach Party, which is the lightest matte shade in this palette, and I'm going to set the center of my lid with this. It is a little bit bright. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take that Urban Decay liner again, and I'm going to bring that into my lower lash line and smoke it out. I'm going to bring it into the waterline and also under the lash line to make this a little bit smoky. And I'm going to take that same brush, once again the Dose of Colors one, and start to diffuse that. I'm going to set that with the Crave shade on the inner corner just because it's a little bit lighter, and I don't want it to be too dark on the inner corner because I feel like that makes my eyes look a little bit closer together. I can't pull that off. I'm going to take a night brush and really deepen up the outer corner. I'm going to take the Standout shade and place it right on the outer corner just to really make the eyes stand out. I think that's it for shadow. Actually, what am I talking about? I didn't add an inner corner highlight. I'm going to use Pink Moon again from Melt. I think that'd be really cool. Just to tie in the entire face. I'm gonna spritz it with a little bit of Fix Plus just so that I get a precise application. Just using my Smith 253 brush again because it's just right here. And I'm gonna place that on the inner corner. Ooh, that looks really cool. Yeah, so I think that's it for eyeshadow. I'm gonna go catch this eye up to speed, and I will be right back. Now that eye is up to speed, I'm going to go in with some mascara. I'm going to use the Monsieur Big from Lancome. Look how cute the little limited edition Valentine's Day packaging is. It's so cute. I actually never tried this mascara before. So many people rave about it online, so I'm really excited to try it. And for my lashes, I'm using the Velour Serendipity lashes, my favorite ones from them. They're so fluffy, and they also allow your eyeshadow work to show through, which is my favorite. Also, I'm applying them with the Velour little lash tweezers. I do have a code with Velour. I'll link it down below if you are interested. And here's a close-up of the eyes all done. I really like how this turned out. I think it's really interesting. And finally, to finish everything off, I'm going to go with lips. And Deck of Scarlet has sent over a few of their liquid lipsticks, and I've never tried any products from this brand before, but I'm really excited. I think I'm going to use this shade here called Sin. Look how beautiful this packaging is. I really like how they did their packaging. It's like a nice smoky plastic. So this is Sin. I think I want to go full Vampy today. I don't know, I feel like it. Ever since I dyed my hair really dark, I feel like I want to do more intense looks. This smells like chocolate cigars. It smells so good. I don't know why cigars smell good to me. I think maybe from going to high school parties, the guys would always smoke some cigars. I don't know. Wow, this look is very intense, but I really like that liquid lipstick. I feel like it really matches the tones in the eyes. It went on beautifully, and I'm obsessed with the way that it smells. I really want that in a perfume. Like, it smells so good to me. I really love how this look turned out. I think it's so interesting. What do you guys think? I really enjoyed everything I tried. I love the pink shift on the cheek from that highlighter. I think it looks really beautiful. Really brings kind of a fun shift to the look. I really love that blush, the Lancome monochromatic thing. I really love how skin-like it looks. And the eyeshadow palette performed beautifully. I'm really happy with that. I can't wait to play more with it. There's some really fun tones in here. I can't wait to do a look with the shimmers. I didn't use any of the shimmers today, I just realized, but I think I'm gonna use that in another video. If you guys are interested, let me know. This is the mascara I used. I'm excited to see if it transfers or anything, but the way it looked freshly applied is gorgeous. I can't wait to use that more. I didn't use any of the Melt liquid lip sets today. I'll definitely use those in some looks soon. What else? Oh yeah, these liquid lipsticks are really fun. I'm gonna swatch a few. I want to see these tones. They sent out a really nice range of tones. When I'm going to be wearing a liquid lipstick, it's usually a deep shade like this or a red, just because I want that security of knowing that it's not going to end up all over my face if I accidentally bump something or anything. It's just going to really stay put. Well, these are really nice. And finally, this one, Brunch Babe, which I think is my least favorite because I don't like pink liquid lipsticks. I feel like they always make my lips look kind of weird. I think I might pass that on to someone else just because it's not something I will wear, but these tones right here, hello. Now that I put my bangs down and I see the whole look together, I really like how the brows turned out. I think I'm just still not used to having such dark hair and such dark brows that it kind of threw me off, but now seeing the whole look together, it makes sense, and I really like how that product turned out on the brows. That is all from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!